Discover what you've been missing. I get it. Life is busy. Between school, work, social life, and everything in between, it's easy to push church aside. Maybe you feel like it's not relevant anymore, or you've had experiences that left you hurt or disillusioned. Maybe you just don't see the point. But I want to invite you to take another look, not for the sake of rules or guilt, but because your faith has the power to change everything for you. Let's talk about some of the reasons you and so many others might have drifted away and why you might want to come back. I'm too busy. You have a packed schedule and Sunday is your only day to rest. But here's the thing. Mass isn't just another obligation. It's a source of strength. Giving an hour to God doesn't take away from your week. It actually refreshes and empowers you to face it. Imagine starting each week with clarity, purpose, and grace instead of stress and exhaustion. I don't feel like I belong. You might feel like an outsider at church, like no one really knows you, but the church isn't a building, it's a family. It's made up of people just like you, searching for purpose and meaning. There are young adult groups, Bible studies, and ministries filled with people who want to walk this journey with you. Give community a chance and you'll find you're not alone. I don't agree with everything the church teaches. Wrestling with faith is normal. Jesus never asked for blind obedience. He asked for a relationship. The church's teachings aren't there to limit you, they exist to lead you to true freedom. Instead of rejecting something outright, consider seeking answers. Talk to a priest, join a discussion group, or read what the church actually teaches. You might be surprised at the depth and wisdom behind it. I had a bad experience. If you've been hurt by people in the church, I am truly sorry. The church is meant to reflect Christ's love, but sometimes its members fail. Remember, the church is made of imperfect people trying to follow a perfect God. If you've been wounded, I encourage you to seek healing and rediscover Christ, who is bigger than human failures. I just don't feel close to God. Faith can feel distant, especially if you haven't experienced a real connection with Christ. But here's the good news. God is already pursuing you. You don't have to manufacture faith on your own. Just take one small step toward Him and He will meet you. Start with a simple prayer. God, if you're real, show me. You might be amazed at what happens. Culture pulls me in a different direction. The world is full of messages that contradict faith, making it seem outdated or irrelevant. But look at what society offers. Stress, comparison, emptiness. True happiness isn't found in social media likes, money, or status. It's found in the peace of knowing who you are and whose you are. The church offers something the world never can, a life rooted in truth, love, and purpose. Mass is boring. You're not alone in feeling this way, but maybe the problem isn't Mass, it's our approach to it. If you understand what's happening, the miracle of the Eucharist, the presence of God, it changes everything. Try preparing for Mass by reading the Gospel beforehand or sitting closer to the front to engage more fully. Mass isn't about entertainment, it's about an encounter. My friends, don't go to church. It's tough when faith isn't popular among your peers. But at the end of the day, this is about your soul, your eternity. You don't have to abandon your friends, but you might need to surround yourself with people who uplift your faith too. Seek out Catholic communities where you can grow while still being a light to those around you. I'm a good person. Isn't that enough? Being a good person is wonderful, but Jesus didn't just call us to be nice. He called us to follow Him. That means encountering Him in the sacraments, especially the Eucharist. Just like your body needs food, your soul needs the grace found in the Mass and confession. I don't have a personal relationship with God. This is the most important one. The church isn't about rules. It's about love. Jesus is real, and He desires a personal relationship with you. He knows your fears, your dreams, your struggles. If you take the time to seek Him, you'll find a love deeper than anything the world can offer. So, what's your next step? If you've been away from church, consider giving it another shot. Go to Mass this Sunday. Find a young adult group. Open the Bible. Say a simple prayer. Jesus is waiting for you, not with judgment, but with open arms. You are loved. You are wanted. And the church is your home. See you Sunday.